Hey guys, this is Mosh here. What up? So, today, the topic's gonna be expansions. So the topic's gonna be today expansions. PC games, practically, with expansions. Were DLC formatted originally, in my opinion. This is all opinionated, so don't take it personally. This is just my opinion and my take on what DLC is and the way it was formed. So PC gaming's been around since the dawn of time, practically, or the dawn of gaming, practically. PCs were the first, technically, quote-unquote, gaming systems. I can actually say systems because they are systems and they're established as systems, quote-unquote. So practically, the games were originally made for PC, or on PC. And eventually, when games became bigger and more successful, you're looking at titles like, Blizzard's Diablo had an expansion. Not the first Diablo, the second Diablo. But they gave you a complete game still, that's the point. And they just added on to the experience, which I'm totally okay with. I love that kind of ideal, I think that's more realistic than anything else. The ideology of an expansion, So you finish a story, you have a complete game, and then you just expand on it. That I love, StarCraft does that, but somewhere along the lines, companies decided, DLC, they originally, when DLC first came out, they expanded on the games, kind of similar to PC games, and they're still giving you completed games, Nowadays, they're just like, well, we can half-ass these games and just put it as DLC, but still charge us for it. And you're like, what the fuck? The game's not complete. Like, for example, Star Wars Battlefront, which I recently purchased, and to be honest with you, the lack of what it had was fucking embarrassing. I'm sorry. You call that a fucking game? You call that a fucking game? Like, seriously. That is not a game. That's bullshit. EA. It's literally just being motherfucking greedy sons of bitches. Like, no fuck, Like, what the fuck, EA? You know what I'm saying? What, your mom slapped you a bitch slap or some shit? You get the idea. All this shit happens for a reason, and fucking shit like that. It's like bullcrap. It truly is bullcrap. EA is just pure bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. They're like blowing you off and just going, it's like, dude, come on, man. Really? I have to be such a dick. I don't know, that's just the way I feel about it personally. That's just my take on it. My God. Oh, DLC. I really hope they change practices. Companies need to really change and start caring about their people, because games like Star Wars Battlefront, I'm not gonna even bother with multiplayer games anymore, because they're just focusing on the online experience, and they're kind of like forgetting about the people. It's like, you have to spend $110 fucking just to play a completed game of Star Wars Battlefront. I really hope they come out with the Game of the Year edition. That's why people that are smart about it, sadly not me in this case, get everything, the game complete 100%, and get it at a fair value. Kind of like with what they did with Battlefield 3, the premium edition. That was at a fair value, After, it came out with all the DLC after a year. That one I waited for. I bought that one for $40. That was at a fair value, I felt. And personally, that was really well thought out game and everything, Everything was finished, complete, and all the DLC was on the code. So I'm happy I bought it one whole solid game for $40. So I was one of those that waited for Battlefield 3. Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I don't get that experience that everyone gets early on, and I really don't give a shit. To be honest with you, like, Battlefield 3 didn't really have a good campaign anyways, and they're mostly known for their multiplayer function. So that's the main purpose why I bought it for, was to play online with my friends. Bottom line, you know? I mean, everything else, in my opinion, is just a little shit, you know? What people make you believe into, like, oh, you should buy the game with the season pass right away. It's like, well, not really. I mean, you know, I should be able to play the game, and then when I buy the season pass, it should be for, you know, add-ons and because it's fun and all that shit. Not because, you know, you're demanding me to buy the game because you didn't give me a fucking complete game. My God. EA. No wonder you fuck up so much. Especially with Assassin's Creed. It shows. I mean, EA's practices, all their practices, whatever they've done over the past couple years has shown. It's shown with Assassin's Creed. It's shown with, you know, certain games like a lot of their sports games now. They're fucking those up, you know. I mean, there's just certain things that I'm just like, come on, EA, really? Really now, EA? Do you have to fuck it up? But like, I love a lot of their titles, you know? I really do. And I love a lot of their games, but it is what it is, you know? That's the truth. It just is what it is. Oh my God, EA. My God. Fucking it up. Alright guys, Mosh. You guys have a nice day. If you like this rant, you know, thumbs it up. If you don't, thumbs it down. You know, rate, subscribe. Peace.